So Parvati
It's
wants us...
weird in here. It's too clean.
Really? It still looks a little dirty to me. Parvati wants us to talk to the vicar. So let's go talk to the vicar.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
How did you know I was an outsider?
Not to put too fine a point on it, but your choice of wardrobe is not precisely common hereabouts. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal. Pretty universal here, except for Ms. Holcomb, who for some reason doesn't seem to have much to say to me. Isn't that right?
It's just... there's more to it all than numbers. Sorry.
All right, well... It's because you're so dismissive, or because you're dismissive. I'm a bit surprised to hear you dismiss your parishioners so casually.
I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town.
I mean, isn't it your job to raise that?
Yes, but there are few who hear me in this miserable place. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here.
Hold on a minute. Did you just refer to this town as a miserable place?
Yes, and thank you for pointing it out. It is wrong of me to succumb to distress. This place could be so much more, and I will continue in my quest to make it so.
Well, what sort of spiritual advice do you offer here?
They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No. How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands.
I was asking what your religion is about.
The OSI teaches that the Grand Architect set a perfect system in motion at the beginning of time. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in that grand plan.
Okay, well, what does OSI stand for?
The Order of Scientific Inquiry, also known as scientism to the layperson.
All right, so how do you talk to this grand architect? Prayer, meditation?
You don't talk to the Grand Architect. Once the universe was set in motion, it stepped back. It has no concern for us.
Okay. So what is your part in all of this besides being a counselor?
We will eventually decode the plan and all its intricacies. Once we are able to deduce the properties of every particle in the universe and its trajectory, we will know everything. The future, the past, each person's place within the plan, all will be laid out before us, removing struggle and bringing peace. No one will ever need question their path again. Some even believe this ultimate knowledge will unlock mankind's true potential, and we will all become akin to grand architects ourselves, after a fashion.
Really? How does that work? Tell me more.
Well, first there's the matter of the secret blood rites and animal sacrifices. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Seriously, though, to truly understand the metaphysics involved takes years of study and contemplation.
All right, cool. Well, Parvati wanted to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Kill people. Cut off the power to Adelaide's deserters.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
So you mean she has empathy. Got it. What do you think of Adelaide's group, Vicar?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
Oh, I don't have enough intelligence. So what do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Okay. Is that possible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
And why is that?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
And a handsome sum? Tell me more. I don't want an ugly sum.
It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
Why would a vicar be after a banned heretical book?
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
Okay. Well, I need to know a little more about this book before I can agree.
It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
Okay, well, I'll look for your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
That starts the illustrated manual. It is a companion quest. Vicar Maximilian de Soto has asked you to find a banned heretical book, the Journal of Imbacono. Max says the journal was last possessed by a book collector whose residence was part of a small community directly north of Edgewater. He has marked the location on your map.
Yeah, huh?
Okay, let's go. Saltuna Cannery. Oh, I went out the wrong door. I did choose. Yeah, okay. Well, oh. Already got an enemy. It's you.
Okay, here we go! Don't mess with us!
Ethology log, Petore, mating habits. Kane Van Aker, Spacer's Choice ethologist assigned to Terra 2. This week, I've decided to study Terra Ray mating habits. Female Terra Rays leave their nesting area in the morning and return in the afternoon with random objects, typically something shiny or bright. Then they build displays with these objects and perform what I can only describe as a dance for an audience of males. A male likes what he sees, the two go off and nest together in one of the nearby trees. Gerald, if you're reading this, I'm done waiting for you. Collect my things and meet me at the next site. Don't be late. I expect punctuality from my assistants. Okay. It doesn't tell us where the next site is, so I guess we're moving on. Pull out my little pea shooter. Got my pea shooter, Parvati. Let's go. Oh. Well, this don't look good. Marauder Thug. Marauder Thug.
Here we go! Just got him!
He just ran right past you, Parvati. Ugh. That's fine. I can. Just takes a bit of time. Why can't I loot you? There we go. Got ourselves a skill point. Got a little building here. Nothing in it, except for some skin cream. I think all the other buildings are locked. Oh, got some stuff back here. Cannery. This is a cannery. I thought it was a, Oh wait, how many points do I get? Okay, that's right. Yep, that's good. Oh. Perk. None. I have no perk. Got it. Oh. Some light ammo. before we head on in, let's make sure we got everything. You'll be fine. It's just more ammo and a lock for some more ammo. Yo! Okay. Huh. Spacer's Choice handguns. Body counts at a discount. Personal terminal of Clement Eldridge. Messages. A message from J. Bartell. Subject, your theories. Clement, I find I must disagree with your theories about the Earth's Directorate's place in the colonial system. Sadly, as much as I appreciate the board and the new frontier they've opened for us, I believe Halcyon and all the other colonies on the rim of the galaxy would fall to pieces or war amongst themselves if the Earth Directorate wasn't around to regulate trade and settle disputes. Do you think the corporations would accept the mandated inclusion of an Earth minister if they had a choice in the matter? Jefferson. Okay, this one next message is from Clement. Subject, Spirit of Adventure. Jefferson. Of course I'd never dispute that Earth is the heart of the whole colonial system, but the real adventure and independent spirit upon which humankind truly thrives is to be found out here among the furthest colonies. I still think you're wrong about the history, though. The discovery of the skip drive was not what gave the Earth Directorate power over the corporations. The high costs of the Great War left them in a weakened state, and the skip drive was simply the extra leverage the Directorate needed to return to power. Clement. No, it's not that one. It's X. If I want to pick something up, it's also X, so it just pulls my gun back out. Collector's letter. I just got the letter today. Corporate ordered me to relocate to the Edgewater Cannery. Effective immediately. It's a shame. I was really looking forward to running my own gift shop at the community center, selling rare memorabilia, but scripture tells us that all things happen for a reason. Work fortifies the spirit and all. As for my book collection, I can't bear to part with it. Don't want those books moldering in some contraband locker, so I stashed them all away in a cave over by the river. Okay, that updates our thing. When the collector had to abandon his home, he hid the banned book in a small cave along with some other contraband. Travel to the cave and retrieve it. And that marks the cave on my map. Okay, so Clement moved his books. All right. How you doing, buddy? You don't mind if I loot your stuff? Well, Parvati, it's off to the river. The wonderful river of Oz. Now, Parvati, we're off to see the river, the wonderful River of Oz.
Here we go.
Okay, you're about to stand right up in front of me, Parvati. I just blew into pieces. Nope. They down you? I don't know where you got knocked out at. There you are. So say, to your feet, Parvati. I'm also not wearing any armor because I don't want to wear anything that's Marauder, you know? But all that I'm finding currently is Marauder. We're gonna go ahead and put it on, just so we have something. You know? To shreds, you say? I should also make a save file. And swap out my gun real quick. Got a Crash Spacer's Choice truck. Convoy shipment. Found the cave, Parvati. Let's go. Are you saying this gun's broken? This gun is broken. Let's go ahead and place it. Are there more mines? Yeah. Okay. Oh, and there's a safe here.
Nice.
Journal of M. Bakuno, a handwritten journal with the same, or with the name M. Barcano scrawled in the lower corner. Can I read it? No. Right, but now I can just fast travel back, so we're good. Or not. Because I'm in the cave. Yes, for some reason in that cave I cannot fast travel back. Because logic. It's not the best choice. Spacer's choice.
And your rations yet?
Yep.
You think corporate's ever gonna visit?
Yeah, let's just make another save real fast.
I'm not holding out hope.
Oh, you're standing.
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
Yeah, I've got the book right here.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
Okay, so you didn't want the book to keep it out of others' hands. You wanted it for yourself.
Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Well? What did you think the book held secrets of?
Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
What's a philosophist?
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
Okay, well. A vicar searching for a banned book sets a bad example, doesn't it?
The story of my life. Most lay people are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's how I ended up assigned prison duty, where I was fool enough to let an inmate bend my ear with stories of an original Bakonu journal. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
What's in it for me?
Free spiritual counseling, someone to watch your back, not to mention a grown-up in the party.
Roasted.
I'm 28.
Exactly. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
He's like the only companion. Sorry, I have played this before, if that's not obvious. He's the only companion who just straight up tells you his skills. No one else does. You have to like look them up yourself on their character screen. Spiritual counseling. Are you even a real vicar?
Of course. I'm a vicar who is dedicated to his calling. More dedicated than any other you'll find in this colony. I joined the OSI to help decipher the grand plan. But instead, I ended up the vicar in a prison due to ignorance and politics. Then I came here. Satisfied?
Sounds good. Let's go.
Fantastic. Let me get my things in order and I'll catch up with you.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
That finishes the illustrated manual, and we've gotten a new ally. Can I add him here, or do I think I gotta go to my ship first?
I'll meet you on the ship when you're ready to depart from Emerald Vale, Captain.
Okay, hold on. Let's add my points first. 5 more into dialogue. 5 more into stealth. We got a perk point. What was this one? The time dilation. Now that I have a companion, getting this is good. Okay, so let's walk outside. Listen to the weird pig noises. Press the wrong button, like always. Press Lure? Region? I think we can pick him up immediately. We just have to go back to the ship first. Come on. Sorry, I thought she talked about the ship. That's why I'm waiting. But she's not saying anything. Or does she say it when you get on the ship? I think that's what it is.
These surveillance devices allow me to monitor you constantly. Please ignore them.
Oh, wait, I don't think we can get him yet. Because where would he be if everything is locked?
Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown.
Okay, well, that's fine.
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain.
Thanks.